A very good afternoon, educators. Welcome to the day first of week fourth session on Foundational Digital Literacy Program. And today I welcome all of you on this topic because as an educator, we have completed our 3 weeks of session, and this week we are trying to understand more about how we can take the theme of this session itself will be like how to empower teacher as a digital mentor. So, understanding what artificial intelligence is the topic today, and what is data, what are the emerging technology for the education. That's what we are going to discuss today. And this topic, which is like introduction to AI, data, emerging tech in education, this is some kind of topic which is I'm pretty sure that all the educators who will be watching the session today, they must be using somewhere or other the use of AI in their daily lives. But it is important for the teachers also to understand that the future maximum jobs, maximum places, the use of AI, the career in the AI, and the data options. That means the data feature, whether we talk about data science, data scientist, data analyst, or data engineer job profiles everywhere. The role of data today, if we as a teacher works on data, that kind of data work and data work is there today, tomorrow for the future jobs for the students. So now you just have to think about like where and today which all places you must be using the use of artificial intelligence. Okay, think about that. Which all areas you are using artificial intelligence. Okay, so just to give you the brief, it is coming from the two words. One is the artificial, one is the intelligence. Intelligence we know it is always with different uh, species. They have got a different kind of intelligence. Humans have got the intelligence of problem solving, critical thinking, uh, computational thinking. These all things are emotional well-beings. These all are the intelligence of humans, right? And if computer is trained today to mimic the human intelligence, that's what is called as artificial intelligence all about, right? And today, the computers are getting trained day by day in order to make sure that they become more intelligent. Today, the brain of the computer has been trained in such a way that it is today the many scientists are telling it is equivalent to the grade 9 student. Okay, not grade 9 student, it is equivalent to the age group of age 9, right? That bracket, the kind of mental development, what age 9 uh, group of students should have, that kind of intelligent AI has achieved in 2025. And there are many things which AI is getting trained today on many new activities. So AI is there to support us. There's nothing to fear from the AI. AI is there to support educators, every individual to use it. Okay, you have seen the revolution how the computer has come. Earlier, the computer was not there, and as a teacher must be using that. Without computer, they were teaching in the classrooms, right? And the first time when computer has come in many sectors, there was a fear that okay, uh, maybe we'll not be able to, like, our work will not be there. Maybe the computers are, everything is going to get into digital mode. Lot of government offices, people, everybody is having into some kind of fear. But ultimately, what happened? Did computer has created that kind of a scare, or people has tried learning about computer? They tried doing a lot of courses on computer, and the new job opportunities has come up earlier, which was not there. Whether we talk about data entry operator, data operators, right? Customer service managers, customer service care, and slowly the different kind of jobs started evolving. But if a person who was resisting about computer when they were using the computer on their table, today they are giving a different view of the about the computer. And people who are not using computer till today, they are somewhere, people are calling, okay, they are a little bit behind the things, the access or computer. I'm talking about computer. It is not just a computer; it's a mobile phone also, right? So the similar story goes to the AI. AI is also one form of computer which is become more intelligent, and main intention is to solve a lot of problems, right? And to support the person, to help in problem solving, because humans are for a different purpose altogether. Humans are for their creativity, humans are for their problem solving. They have got a different method altogether. Now data, why data is very important here is because every day the datas are increasing, right? When we talk about every time, suppose as a teacher, you must be having, if you are having any kind of social media profile, whether it is on WhatsApp, whether it's on Facebook, whether it is on Instagram, or LinkedIn, have you ever thought about like where my photos or where my uploads are getting stored? Okay. Have you ever thought about that? Okay, where it is getting stored? If you think about, okay, this my data photo which I have uploaded 10 years back, individually, if you upload any photo videos online, after 10 years after, also when you try to go and search for it, it is available there, right? And imagine, like you, how many people would have got the account, and where they all would store the data every minute, how much data would have been storing on these platforms, whether we talk about Facebook, whether we talk about Twitter, whether we talk about emails, right? Or YouTube. So every minute, every second, the billions in the size in the size of petabytes, the datas are going and storing it. Now, datas are going and storing, but today the businesses, the bigger businesses, are trying to get that data to take a lot of important decisions, that what is going in the world. And example, if many people in the Facebook, you have gone to the page, and or in the YouTube you have gone to the page, or in the, let's say, on the Amazon you have gone to the page and you liked some of the items which you wanted to purchase, that must be there on the wish list. Okay, that has been added. This information, the moment you do it, it goes and stores somewhere. That means, okay, you have liked something. It has gone and stored somewhere. But to extract the data, who has done that like, what is the next step has to be taken, whether we should give some more promotional content so that he can buy it or she can buy it. This entire engineering process to manage such big data, it is not just like a normal data, it is a big data, right? Um, there is a different kind of skills required. And for that reason, today in the IT segment, I'll tell you, this is the most trending job. We'll talk about data engineers. Okay. Now, let's come back to the today's session. Today's session is completely for the educators to understand, not only for themselves, but for the students also, that how they should be guided towards AI, data, and emerging technology in education. So, uh, one question to educators, like, have you ever used something that suggests you what you will type next, or give you an instant summarize or suggestion? Okay. It is much before, I'll tell you, much before Copilots or ChatGPT, this kind of features, we must have used it. Okay. So, example, I'll just show you some examples. Example on the Google, if I try to type carte blanche, right? After BLANC, what is happening? The other suggestions are keep coming to me. If I go and type in the email, what is happening? Dear patron, hope, and after hope, this suggestion comes up, right? So there is a prediction is always happening in the data, in the mail servers, and these are some areas where a teacher must have used it. Okay, how these things are coming, how the computers are becoming some so intelligent. Okay, and today there is a autocomplete tools are there. There is a text prediction tools are there, which we as a teacher we use almost every day in our mobile phone. Also, when you use the Google keyboard, you type something a message, it gives you the correct spelling, 3 4 words. Are you trying to type the same thing, right? So this is how the data are becoming intelligent. And there are summarization tools are there. There is a tools which summarize the entire story, and that's the AI in action, and it's changing the way students learn and teacher is teaching. So just to define you the artificial intelligence once again. So artificial intelligence is the ability of computer or machine to perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence. Okay, such as understanding language, recognizing image, make decisions, or solve problems. Okay, consider the same thing. Understanding languages. Now, today, imagine you are in front of computer and you are speaking to computer. Okay, that open this tab for me. Okay, if the mic is not enabled or if the mic is enabled and we have not enabled some feature sets, it will not understand that what if the computers don't have the Windows 7 and other computers, they don't have this kind of a speech recognition system. So if you speak just a normal thing that open this browser, ultimately what will happen, computer will not understand. They'll say, okay, until you type and give it to me the command, I'll not understand. But the same thing if you try to do in front of Alexa or Siri or in the mobile, like if you're using Gemini, you are using the options to speak. The moment you start speaking your language, it processes and it gives you the output immediately, right? Recognizing the image, which was normally the like how the humans are able to reply back, same way they are replying back. Like human, like after many days when you go and meet up your friends or maybe your old schoolmates, they'll try to recognize you. But today, the AI is trained in such a way that if you're in a mobile phone, if you're having the screensaver locked, okay, that means screen lock is there with your facial recognitions. After after years, also when you come and try to turn on the mobile phone, it will recognize you because uh, all these natural things which is going around, people are finding that as a solution and trying to embedding into the system so that it can create the humans like how human has got a recognition power, a computer can also have the recognition power. How a human has got a language understanding power, it can also be there. It is trained like that, right? How humans can make a decisions, okay? Um, AI can also make a decisions today, okay? How humans can solve the problems. Earlier, if you write in the notepad 2 plus 2 is how much, notepad will not solve it, okay? Until it is having the intelligence system, which has given you the interface to write and get the solution. So, these all are the key feature of the human intelligence, and that is getting done by the artificial intelligence, which is a part of the computer, right? And it has got multiple types. It has got machine learning models. Okay, the different algorithms are there. Okay, we don't have to go in that deep right now about machine learning, about the LLM models. Okay, about the computer vision, but try to understand for teachers right now, which is trending, which I will discuss today about the generative AI. And now, I'll explain you about this data, right? Data is the information which is collected from the user system to generate insight. For example, now the AI is also helping you out in data analysis. See, one is if you remember, after every unit test, or after every monthly test, or after every yearly test, maybe after if a school is telling you that for your specific class, can you give me the comparative analysis of result from the last 5 years, subject wise? I wanted to know. how much time it will take for you to do it. Okay, first of all, you need to know how I should do the analysis, right? If some people is not aware about the analysis tool, they will try to learn from first they will try to learn the analysis tool. They will first try to learn about computer, then analysis tool. And let's say the Excel is one of the analysis tool. And they try to understand some advanced features like pivot table or maybe the slicer or micros. Once they understand all those things, they try to give the result after comparing, putting the data, comparing it, transforming it, putting in the Power BI, and giving the data analysis of 5 years. But today, the data analysis can also be done with the AI. For a teacher, telling you about. You have got a very intelligent AI. You just have to give them the Excel sheet access and tell the command, this is what I wanted to do. And it will just compare everything within 2 minutes or 5 minutes. You'll have every analysis on your screen. So it is saving a lot of time for the teachers. I'll show you some of the demo today to guide you on that. And we need to also be in touch with other emerging educational tools which is used in the worldwide. Okay, for example, we talk about augmented reality. Okay, we'll talk about virtual reality. We'll talk about mixed reality, robotics, IoTs, chatbots, blockchains, right? Security. These all things are there, which is today in education, adaptive learning. These all are the technologies which is widely adopting in education. Okay. If you see a lot of examples, you'll see in the YouTube also from the examples from the China, from the example from the Finland, and you'll find out that how in their education system they are using technology very judiciously. So now example, when you talk about I'm talking about, let's say this is the example of augmented reality, right? So when you go and find out in the internet about in the history that how the augmented realities are getting used, that videos are available on YouTube where just a flashcards are available. And if it like in the historical figures are there in the flashcards, and the moment you put a screen on the top of it, okay, the moment it scans from the lens of augmented reality, the object comes live, okay, and it is very interesting and engaging for the schools to teach the concept in more fun and engaging way. That's the way that augmented reality play a big role. For example, if there is a photo of historical figures, okay, we'll talk about let's say dinosaur. The photo is there, and if we scan from the augmented reality lens from the mobile phones from that applications, that object will come live and you can actually everybody can see it live from the object with some kind of description about the object, what is this object all about and all, right? The same way, I have seen that the mixed reality has been used widely. Maximum mixed reality applications is being used by the doctors today. They do a lot of operations. They conduct a lot of operation with the help of mixed realities. One doctor is sitting in different state, another doctor is there in another state, and through this kind of Microsoft Teams meeting and including of mixed reality, they are able to perform a very successful operations also. Same way in education, today this is also getting utilized whenever in future. This is getting in trial mode where a student wanted a teachers to be next to them when they get any kind of doubt, and if they wear that kind of headgears, that is quite possible. Okay, so these are the possibilities which has been shown in the education that how it is augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual realities are being used, and even the chatbots. Okay, now students requires 24 into 7 learning because after school hours, sometimes the teachers are not available to them. Okay, so in that case, what a teacher can do, teacher is also preparing a chatbots which is having the subject wise questions, and ultimately what is happening when the subject related doubts or questions are there after the school hour, if a student wanted to ask, because teacher has taught a topic, let's say created topic about ecosystem, I explained everything, but still student have got doubt when they ask a question. I can train a chatbot in such a way when they ask a question about any topic, abiotic and biotic objects, and then automatically what will happen? A video can be sent to them, a notes can be shared to them, a automatic. These all things are happening in background because teachers has programmed everything. So if some questions the bot don't have answers, that kind of questions will come to the teachers notice that these questions maybe the bot is could not able to answer. I should attend it. So these are the techniques which is right now in education it is happening. And most important thing which is happening here is the student-centered learning and personalized learning. For that, the applications are designed by the edtech industries, which is especially to guide the students in more and more on the adaptive learning. Example, there is a concept, and for that concept, some parts I am aware about, some parts I'm not aware about. So I don't have to go through the again the part which I'm aware about, the filling gaps, which is through some kind of process. I will be able to focus on that gaps, and it will cover the overall learning process for me. And system will guide me is the next step? What is the next step? I can choose a career option and it will keep guiding me how you can prepare, how you can set up a timelines. All those technologies has come into picture, which is helping in education. But still, there is a myth that AI is a robot teacher. It's a smart assistant for a teacher, which in the early age, a teacher should start accepting it and start using it, making AI assistant as a tool. For that, there are many applications today where AI is inbuilt. So one such application is, which you can see on the center of the screen, is called Copilot. I'll guide you, I'll show you some of the applications and how a teacher can get benefit out of this AI. That part I will explain you. So, like example, a teacher is always using the browser, like web browser for searching about anything. Example, today I explained about the concept mixed reality. If I try, teachers try to go to the link and read about what is mixed reality, maybe it's a big literature, and I may not go to the entire literature about mixed reality in detail. So what I can do, I can ask Copilot, which is in the Microsoft Edge browser, right hand side, the Copilot is available. And I can, if I ask a question, create a summary of this entire book. It could be 10-page book. But if I just wanted to read this book into 5 minutes, I can just say summarize this main point of this page. And if I send it, any page which you have opened on Internet Edge browser, you will have a default browser Copilot support, which can help you out in summarizing and asking a counter questions. So example, if I can also ask a question about explain the mixed reality spectrum, what are the some application of mixed realities? These are things I can always do it. Okay, let me now stop sharing the screen. So generate three quiz questions on AI that part if I wanted to ask that is also coming up. That's great. Okay, I have just opened a new browser in front of all of you. And the intention of this browser is I'll just show you the entire easy way a teacher can save their maximum time when they start using the AI. Okay, so just try to understand this process. Hope that will really help you. So, example, if this is the browser, and let's say I'm just going to your one of the page like google.com, and I am trying to understand about, or I'm trying to research for my thing about any topic for that matter. Okay, so example, I'm trying to say about Rudram 4 missile. I may wanted to understand about this. I'll try to go to the Wikipedia, and I can see that, okay, this is something which is done by the DRDO about the missile. And I wanted to understand some, I don't want to go to the entire Wikipedia to understand it. So what can happen? I can go in the browser page on the right hand side. I have got AI assistance, which is going to be loaded out. And once it is loaded, it will give me some prompt here. Okay, from which ID I wanted to log in. It should require a Microsoft account to log in. Great. Now, Rudram is coming up, so I can try to search about something on this page only, out through this information. This is Rudram 1 is showing up, but let me try to say what is Rudram 4. So I can just get some information. Rudram 4 is the latest addition to the India's Rudram series of air-to-surface missile developed by the DRDO. This missile is designed to operate in a hypersonic speed. So I'll just say what is the speed. Okay, the speed. It has given me the speed also about 6,790 kilometer per hour. And maybe I can just say that when it will be launched. Currently under development by the DRDO, it is expected to achieve the operation in the next 3 to 4 years. So what is happening? I am trying to understand. I don't have to like. I wanted to get some information about this details, and I can understand many things from there. Uh, have has India? Okay, has India used any Rudram series? Yes, India has actively used the Rudram series of missiles, and some information it has given us that how it has been used. So idea, can you see it? That how the process is. So if it is helping, the AI is helping you out in researching purpose. That's the first thing. Inside the Microsoft Edge browser. Second approach I will show you right here is if you go to the browser and today, the Microsoft has completely giving a lot of focus on this platform. So if I try M365 dot on cloud dot Microsoft, it by default launches for me um, it by default launches for me the chat. That means the chat account where I can, and everything is end to end encrypted. That's what is the best part of this using this, uh, because many more are the generative AI platforms are there, but where your communications are secured and protected. That sign you must see it, and this signal for this new chat and recent pages and everything will be there for you. So what has happened? It is trying to open for me the Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. Now, you know that as a teacher, when you require any assistance, you must be asking your colleagues, right? Uh, this will be addition. Suppose think about this is your new joinee in your school, and this co-pilot is your new colleague, which you can always ask any doubts, any question you wanted to ask. Okay, later like there is a two options will be there, work account and personal account. But in the work account you can ask any question which can give you the assistance. It cannot show you that this information is 100% correct, because it is also going to the internet and finding the information and giving the result to you. It will not guarantee you the accuracy, but it can guarantee you the assistance, okay, as a teacher. So example, I'll just show you that how we can actually become, we can always welcome the co-pilot. Okay, so first of all, I'll just say hi Copilot, hi there, how can I assist you? You can you can talk like a normal person, right? So this Copilot is available in the Play Store also, so you can download the Play Store from the Play Store, from the App Store, from anywhere you can download it. So you can treat Copilot as a new colleague only, and just say, uh, let's say, you can call me Prashant. Nice to meet you, Prashant. Right now, see the communication is going on. I can even give the voice-based communication. Okay, so I can say that, can I call you my friend? Let's see. Of course you can. Friend, help each other out, and I'm here whenever you need support, ideas, or just someone to bounce thought off of. What would you like me to do today? So I am from teaching profession. I may need your help. I may try silly things. Right, something like this, I can just say. There is no such thing called silly question here. Whether you are about teaching ideas, tech tools, lesson plannings, or just something fun, I'm here to help you. It is instantly available, right? So now I can just build up my communication, and let's say, if I will say, okay, some questions to it. The example, my subject is maths, right? My subject is math. I am teaching for grade 8 to 10 high school. Today, I wanted to get real world idea on while I teach concept of uh, square root or cube. That's wonderful. Teaching maths meaningful role, and it tries to give me, and it is trying to give me some real life example of square roots. Okay. Now, example, I'm not able to understand the language. Okay, I can say I am good in understanding my regional language. Can you translate the above text? Right. What has happened? Of course. And I shared earlier into Hindi, which might be closer to your regional language. It remembers, okay, maybe in the past I have asked for Hindi. It is coming like, and no, I wanted in Punjabi. So it is trying its best to give me the text in the languages which I really wanted for it. Thanks. Now let's switch to English and give me lesson plan for my subject. Right, lesson plan for my subject uh, for tomorrow's class of 30-minute. Topic will be same. I'm not putting anything that which topic I have got, which subject I have got. I'm just doing a very casual communication, and Ultimately, what is happening? It is trying to understand, observe, recognize, and system is giving me some kind of generation that how I should be able to cover the topic of topic of rational number in my classroom with some examples that is showing up. If there is some kind of pedagogy I wanted to include, I can include and give the prompt in such that way also. Okay, can you now example in the real world examples it has tried to give garden has a area of 64. What is the length of one side? Now this example I may want it to represent in the pictorial format. Can you generate visual for me on, and I'm just putting this example one. So what will happen? It will try to understand my requirement and it will try to generate a visual and it will be available to me very shortly. It will use it is trying to create the image. So what happened? This is the power of generative AI, where they try to create a new context altogether. Normal systems are trained to do some task. Okay, they are learning from a lot of machine learning algorithm, but the Copilot, chat gpt is again Copilot, chat gpt, Gemini, this all are having the LMM model, and you can see that I don't have to think about a lot. This may take a moment. It is almost finalizing and generating an image for me. Can you see it? This is generated for me, which I can download, I can keep it, and I can use in the classroom teaching and learning process. Now, I wanted to discuss something like thanks for sharing all this. Can you also help me in solving some equation if I upload a questions? Okay, now you can always ask to give you a lot of quiz, lot of things, but it has also got a feature of this plus icon. Using this, you can add a content here. Example from the internet. If you have got some worksheet on square and square roots for grade 8, I'll just try to see whether I can get it something like this. File type PDF. Okay, okay, something I have got here. Maybe, sorry, this is not a secured link. Maybe from something from NCRT if I get it something. Okay, NCRT has got a big book, so I may don't want the entire page, but just trying to go to some of the page where, okay, this is the entire page, but I'm just going to do one thing, Control uh, P. I'm just doing the page 3 to 3. Okay, only one page I have just converted. And that page I can just upload from my computer. And I can just, once it is uploaded, it will give you the message that it has been done. Upload part is completed. Solve the questions. Now I can upload a file and I can just say solve the questions, and what will happen? The uploaded file is this, and upload full version of the document bank. Let me know if there is file. Okay, maybe the source is not fine yet. But just to show you the examples that we can ask, give me give me 5 MCQ questions and 2 classroom activities. So these kind of questions, if you are trying to ask, it will also give you some kind of MCQ questions, and it will give you some classroom activities which you can assist. So as a teacher, if Copilot is my friend, uh, I can try to get a lot of ideas. Maybe this is true, maybe this is not true, but it is your expertise because you are the main person who can take a decision, final decision, which one I can use, which one I cannot use it. So for a teacher who use the AI platforms, their day-to-day tasks become very easier. They are saving a lot of time. And going future, these are the basic features in the Edge browser. It is available. This is available in the mobile phone. Today also you can download and you can use it. But there is advanced features like Microsoft Copilot, 365 Copilots. Now that is helping a lot in terms of example. If I go to the apps, whether you want to draw a Word document, Excel sheet, PowerPoint, everything, forms, everything, Teams recording, summary, writing the mail, everything will be done by the AI. So if a school or teacher has got a M65 license of Copilot, it is a real teaching assistant for a teacher where they can go to any of this document. Let's say they are not very good in the PowerPoint presentation making. Nothing to worry. Just have to click on create a blank presentation, and you should know the art of writing the prompt. Create a PPT for me on so and so topic. That's it. It will start creating for you, and it will design it for you also. So that is the best part here. So you can see this example. It has opened the PPT. If I click on create a presentation here, I can just click on next to that. There is option create a presentation. So when you have got the laptop, this all activities will try to do it. Uh, just try to understand that how teachers can make use of it. We go to the options like in the same place. We go to this place and click on create a presentation for any topic for that matter. Let's say I'm trying to presentation about square square and square root for grade 8 student. And if I wanted to attach a reference book, from which reference book it should take, it should not go and create anything extra. So I can even attach the reference file if I wanted to do it. It is giving me that flexibility. And then again, it is in the hand of teacher, that how the teacher wanted to modify it, trim it, right? So see, it is trying to create a complete outline that how the PPT should be there. Some outlines, that means there should be a first slide which should talk about the basics, introduction, a proper presentation style it will try to create right from the welcome screen to conclusion screen. Okay, and with some kind of important notes for you. Can you see it? This is just like creating for you the outlines, agenda, how we should go and teach in the classroom also. With some time, it is creating. And the best part is, as a teacher, I don't have to worry because my PPT is getting ready instantly. You can see now. If I teach or train any teachers, go and create your PowerPoint presentation, we say, okay, why you are wasting a lot of time with the teachers on doing that? Because today the things has changed in such a way that just writing the command, It is giving you the things, and ultimately it is in the hand of teacher that they wanted to include some better images during this entire process. They can change the image, they can change the questions, they can add something extra from their end. Copilot is there to support you, right? And when in one of the sessions, when I'll explain about the entire one dedicated session, I'll keep on Copilot, where the end-to-end from Microsoft Teams perspective to everything. If I explain you, you'll understand that okay, this is how the AI is helping us as a teacher. Okay, but today, maybe in today's session, you must have got through idea that whether it's about worksheet creation, whether it's about lesson planning, whether it's about any kind of question, troubleshooting, any tips, any ideas you can get out of this, the Copilot is there to support you. Right? Now, let me reshare my screen. Great. So we have to only see that we have to teach the students a responsible use of AI, because everybody can think critically about the generative AI content. They should not always blindly trust on the content. Always verify with the human judgment. That's the most important. Avoid the plagiarism and use the AI ethically. Keep data privacy in mind. Okay, so these are the things which is important. Many places, many organizations are also uh, putting the AI in the like in the banned stage also, because in some of the government office where it is about the national defense and national security, in that offices the employees, they when they are not understanding that what kind of information we should upload, what kind of query we should do, it's fine. Like you have seen me that I am trying to upload one document in the AI for asking something. So just to save the time and save the work, people should not be blindly using any AI platform which is not trusted. So what has happened in one of the news, I have seen that one of the employee in very reputed government organizations, he has uploaded a government private documents on that AI platform and trying to ask some simplified or some answers or some kind of solutions or some kind of how to solve that problem. And ultimately that is the main concern of privacy leak. Okay, if the platform is not end-to-end encrypted, the information is going out, right? This has to be taken care very properly. And what is the one area where you can could experiment using AI in your teaching this month, that you can think about and try to explore more and more about the AI, and make AI as a part of your thing, because the future is not coming, it's already here, and AI is not replacing teacher. It is amplifying our power to engage, support, and personalize learning like never before. Today morning, when I had a session with the students, I have explained them, guided them completely in this area where the way India is growing towards the service sector, it's a need for India to do the Make in India products. We can think about becoming an entrepreneur by creating the Make in India. A lot of products, the semiconductor industries are coming in India, and we have to think about that kind of critical projects which our brain can be developed to. And for doing such kind of critical projects, they will not get all the answers in their textbooks. They need to go into the research mode. In the research mode today, you as a teacher will also tell me that when the research mode, which website to find, which website not to find, that is a really challenging thing. So it's a responsibility of a teacher to either give them in the hand of search coach, where they will be able to search only on a specific window, or if they don't have the access of search coach, they should be mm, they should be trained on how they should use responsible use of AI. Then only they can explore more and more thing about this. Because if AI will be in the hand of the students with a responsible use, they can do wonders for sure. So that's the one thing which I wanted to put it here. So with that, teachers will wind up our session. Our next topic is about building the professional network. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., we'll be meeting up. Thank you so much.